Hey, this is Kasper, and in this series we're gonna mix a song from start to finish, all the way from prepping the session to the final master. I screen capture my whole mixing session, but I left out a bit referencing because I don't want YouTube to shut down the video because of copyrights. So here is a before and after of the song.
How dare you stare and judge what you see? Whoa, whoa, me love. Show me
And let's get into it. So here you can see my project template. And here are my drum folder in my template that I drag in on the tracks. Organizing. And I have already organized these tracks into folders. So I can just open the folder and drag them in on the drum tracks. Now I'm creating subfolders for the kick and snare, because I will probably use samples and I want them in the kick and snare folders. So now I go to the bass folder in my template. And I delete tracks that I don't need. Same with the guitars. I have excessive tracks because I don't know how many instruments of every piece I will get in a song. So I rather delete some than have to add some and put the right colors in, etc. Here are my vocal tracks. And here are my music tracks that is not guitars or distorted. But I did this a little bit wrong because I got confused, as you can see. But it's kind of funny to leave it in, because we're all humans and we make mistakes. Because my effects group, keys and pads, and on the other group both have the name other effects and the same color, it gets kind of confusing here. So I might rename and recolor one effect group, because all my groups has effects built in, so I just can send very quickly on the fly. So here I'm kind of sorting out the error. So you can see I have a Vox group and I have effects. And I have vocals. And the same is true with every group. So here is all my music content that is not guitars. So wind instrument, pianos, pads. And here is my other folder that basically is percussions. But I have it named other because you never know what kind of sounds you might get that you don't know what to name. And because I have a template, it need to have the name other because I never know what I'm gonna get for tracks. So here you see the keys group have a color and the key tracks have the same color, but the effect track within that group has another color. Now I'm sending the drums to the correct bus. I have a kick bus and a drums bus. Here are all my effects for the drums. They also go to drums and kick. And the same is true with all the other stuff. The bass goes to the bass bus, and guitars to guitars, etc. And all the musical content go to music. And that is because I want to have all those groups uncluttered, so I can change the volume, put some effects on, because when I start to mix it will get cluttered even though I have the groups, because it's art and you just express yourself and it can get a little bit messy. So those brown groups at the right always stay clean, so I can mute the bass and music independently very quickly. So that was all for this introduction, and next video is starting to mix, set levels and stuff. So see you soon.